Coming up
nice, good sprawl.
next.
Anticipating seeing Jones, using his kicks, using his creative striking, spinning elbows. Jeez. Oh, he did it!
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Are you listening? Ricky J. Sports.
What's going on, YouTubers? This is Ricky J. Welcome to another crazy matchup. And I don't know if we're going to call this one a fantasy matchup because this one was in the works for quite some time. I believe it started in 2017, I believe it was. Jon Jones called out Brock when there were talks about him coming back and facing Jon Jones. So I believe it was the Cormier-Jones second fight. After that one, UFC 214, Jones got on the mic and called out Brock Lesnar. And Brock, he replied with, I believe, a tweet that said something like, "Be careful what you wish for." But obviously this fight sadly never happened. So I thought, why not come on here and do a simulation matchup? So I'm not playing, and we'll see who would actually take it in this fight. And we're using UFC Undisputed 3. And the reason I'm doing that is because I've said this before, it surprisingly, and I shouldn't say surprisingly, but it simulates realistic outcomes. So I'm very interested to see how this fight will go down. So you guys ready? So thank you so much for being here, by the way. Really appreciate all the support on this channel and these type of videos. Here we go. It says I want to proceed. We're going to do the ultimate difficulty. It doesn't matter. We're going to set it to simulation, and here we go. And just real quick before things get started, if these guys ever had to face each other, I would pick Jon Jones to win. Let me know if you agree with that, and I'll get into the details of how I believe he's going to win later on in this video. But enjoy the intros, and I'll catch ya after Goldberg and Rogan do their thing. Here we go, baby.
Everybody, I'm Mike Goldberg. Welcome once again to the Ultimate Fighting Championship. It's been months in the making. 5 rounds of action for nothing less than the most prestigious title in the sport today, the UFC Championship. As always, I'm here with my partner, Joe Rogan. Joe, this is the fight that everybody is talking about. Tonight's main event for the championship.
I can't remember being this excited for a fight, Mike, and you know how pumped up I get for fights. We have a champion widely regarded as one of the top pound-per-pound fighters in the sport today. Then we have the challenger coming in here with so much momentum, a guy who, in my opinion, represents the biggest threat our champion has faced in his entire career. This is going to be an awesome fight.
Well, you said it, partner. Great night of fights ahead of us, highlighted by what could be one of the greatest championship fights of all time. But before we get things started, let's take a look at our rules of the Octagon. 3 judges scored the bout duration 3 5-minute rounds. Tonight's championship fight is scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. A 10-point must scoring system is in effect, with the round winner gaining 10 points, his opponent 9 or less, based on effective striking, grappling, aggression, and octagon control. And now it's time for our main event of the evening. A collegiate wrestling champion turned sports entertainer, Brock Lesnar's unrivaled athletic ability led him to the UFC, where he quickly won the heavyweight championship. Tonight, he'll be looking to charge through one more opponent and solidify his position as one of the most dominant heavyweights ever. Jon Jones skyrocketed to popularity when he gave UFC fans a series of spectacular victories. He's established himself as a respected, well-rounded fighter, capable of delivering both knockout shots and expert submissions.
All right, here we go. And I just want to say, Jon Jones, man, the greatest MMA fighter of all time. Yeah, I'm saying it right here. And I feel like if they ever had to face each other, Lesnar and Jones, it would be Jon Jones winning. You know, I can see him stopping Brock. You know, Brock couldn't really take a punch, man. When he was inside the octagon, he never really could take a punch, especially when he would face a really good striker Remember the Overeem fight? Holy smokes, his body. He just couldn't take those shots. Remember the Kane fight as well. But I feel like with Jones, you know, he would do well, obviously, in the stand-up game, using, you know, his reach, because he would have the reach advantage, but also using his amazing Greco-Roman wrestling. I feel like when he's in the clinch, Jones will have the advantage, even against a guy like Brock Lesnar, because he is that good and that powerful. And I know some people would say that Brock would have the advantage if they clinched up. I feel like if it was, you know, just a wrestling match, you could say Brock would have the advantage, but in MMA, you got to worry about so many things, and with Brock shooting for takedowns, if he misses a few takedowns, you know, it's really going to tire him out a little bit. And also, you know, Jones could time a knee on those crazy takedowns, because with Brock Lesnar, he would always kind of charge forward and kind of rush those takedowns. I liked seeing Brock settling in some of his fights, but for the most part, Brock would just, you know, just try to bulldoze his way through to get that takedown. I feel like Jones would read that and counter. But as I was saying, Jones' amazing ability in the clinch is just second to none. I don't think we've seen somebody better, in my opinion. And I'll never forget his match against Stephan Bonner, where he was just suplexing him all over the place. I don't think he could do that to Brock, but I feel like his upper body strength will negate Brock's offensive wrestling attack. But I would love to hear your thoughts on this. I could see Jones winning by stoppage, by TKO on the mat. I don't know if I could see him choking out Brock, just because, geez, Brock's neck is just so huge. But yeah, I could see, you know, if I had to make a prediction, I would say John Jones would win by third round TKO. Or even second round TKO. Let me know if you agree with that. But Brock's a beast. Had a fantastic run inside the octagon. I've said this before. I was so impressed with him. Just learning, absorbing things like a sponge, man. Learning so quickly and executing on the biggest stage. And he did get the UFC heavyweight belt. Don't forget that. And he's a fantastic athlete. But I'm excited to see how this simulation is going to go down. Man. Because we've been given some treats when it comes to these simulation matchups, and if you haven't seen my other videos, go check them out. Oh my gosh, I just have such enjoyment making these videos, and I really appreciate all the support, by the way. Thank you guys so much. But here we go. Look at this. Brock's getting in his face. Jones never liked the stare down. Do you guys remember that? John Jones never liked to stare at his opponents. He would always kind of look down or look away. My favorite Jones fight of all time, I have to say, was when he stepped in short notice and got the belt, man. What is he, the youngest champion of all time? Holy smokes. Against Shogun Rua? That was crazy. UFC 128. That was 2011, I believe. Here we go. Here we go, baby. Oh, this is what I was talking about. Greco-Roman wrestling, man. This clinch is advantage Jones. Oh, he tried to suplex him like Stephan Bonner. Oh no, he's getting... Oh my goodness, I thought the fight was done. This fight could end right away. Oh man. Jones tried to do, look like a belly-to-belly suplex there, and he missed. Relentless with the takedowns. Brock looking good here. Whoa, what hands by Brock. This is surprising because I was anticipating seeing... Oh, nice, good sprawl. Anticipating seeing Jones, yeah, using his kicks, using his creative striking, spinning elbows. Jeez. Oh, he did it! That's his signature move. But Brock reverses him. And I want to tell you guys, this game's amazing, UFC Undisputed 3, but the reversals kind of happen a little too much. Oh, look at this. Grabs a single leg. Doesn't get it. Great agility. And people were saying, man, when Brock was in his prime, they were saying he moves like a middleweight. Oh, nice uppercut. Oh, beautiful. Putting the whole mixed bag of mixed martial arts in this matchup is Jones. Having that advantageous position on the feet, but decide to go for a takedown. Now they're back. Oh, nice running overhead. Oh, great uppercut. This is exciting, man. This is so exciting. And imagine we saw this super fight. Oh, it would sell out arenas. Pay-per-view records for sure, just because it would bring the WWE crowd, the MMA crowd, the casual crowd, any crowd, a sports crowd. But good job by Jones using that reach. And he was fantastic on the feet, even though he didn't have the best power. That's what I'm trying to say. The best power. He was really good at placing his strikes. Really good at being unpredictable and being defensive too, man. Tries to get a takedown. He gets it. And I could see this happening too, just because. Did anybody ever try to shoot for takedowns against Brock Lesnar? Did Randy do it? Oh no, he's got to be careful here. But this is the problem you get. Oh. When you play that game with Brock, he's able, with that upper body strength, to land damaging blows. Oh my gosh, is it going to be over? Oh. Kind of reminded me of the Frank Mir fight. Oh my goodness. Both fights. You know, the best was when you saw Lesnar with those rabid punches, man. Just it's like he was playing whack-a-mole. Remember that game? Whack-a-mole? Didn't have the best technique, but it was doing damage. But right here, what we're seeing is Jones getting a wake-up call here in terms of the heavyweight division. And don't forget, Jones never lost. Isn't that crazy? Never, ever lost. And I know what some people are going to say, oh, the Matt Hamill fight. The reason he has an L on his record is because in that Matt Hamill fight, on the mat, he hit him with a 12-6 elbow. So he went up while he was in guard. I believe he was in half guard. I have to go check it. But he went way up with his elbow and went straight down. And the 12-6 elbows, they say that because if you think about analog clock, they're illegal. And he got disqualified. And Hamill did the right thing. He told the ref, was it Steve Mazzagatti? It's got to be Steve Mazzagatti. He told him that he didn't want to continue, and he ended up getting the W. They should, change that rule, though, and make it just no contest. But here we go. That first round was advantage Lesnar. Oh, but Lesnar gets dropped. And, oh my goodness, Jones coming in, looking for the ground and pound. Oh, beautiful elbow. And I'm telling you, the Jones elbows are fantastic. I keep on saying were. Oh, why is he doing that? But he hasn't retired yet, man. But look at this. He's got to avoid the wrestling game. And Lesnar's got the mount. Jones getting full guard right here. But look at Brock. Oh, I love how he does that. Transitions to side control. And this is where Brock does his damage. Oh my goodness, Jones needs to wake up. He's got a gash on his right cheek right there. Jones is in big trouble, people. He is in trouble. Oh, is he going to get... I like how he got into that. Oh, that was nice. I like how he got into that sitting position right there and was able to get the reversal. Oh, and here we go. Jones needs to stop going for takedowns. Keep it on the feet. He's cut up. Brock doing the right thing. Oh, nice little trip. Oh, that was a cool animation. Nice trip right there. Let's see if Jones can hold position. Nice. Oh, gets into crucifix. Is he looking for a submission? Oh, he's trying to return the favor. Oh, but Brock. Wow, what a reversal by Brock. It was crazy because Jones kind of planted that knee to kind of secure that arm. And then Brock, oh, nice spinning back fist. Brock went for the reversal right there. And oh, big shots. Jones takes the punch and then goes for a takedown as he's rocked. This is a crazy, crazy fight. And remember, this is 5 rounds. Oh no, it's over. Jones gets TKO'd by Brock. Oh my goodness. And look at him, he's not getting up. Oh my goodness, what a crazy fight. Lesnar takes it in this simulation matchup. But I gotta say, man, I have to say that if they did fight, I could see Jones winning anytime, man. Any day of the week, you know. But the simulation shows that Brock would get the W. But yeah, I just feel like Jones is just a better all-around fighter, let's be honest. And he has more tools to end the fight via submission, via ground and pound, via TKO, man. Ground and pound and TKO, same thing. Or even by KO as well. But I'm in shock. I'm in total shock that this happened. But hey, when you mess with the big boy heavyweights, it's a totally different world. But there you have it. But I would love to hear your thoughts on this matchup. Who would win if they ever had to face off against each other? And again, I'm telling you, Primetime Jones versus Primetime Brock Lesnar. Both of those guys in their prime, you know, at their best, going at it. Who would take it? Again, like I said, I know I'm repeating myself. I have Jones winning all day. But anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed this matchup. That was the most fun fight that I've seen so far in this whole simulation series. But anyways, guys, thanks as always for the support. This is Ricky. All the best. I'm out of here. Peace.